So welcome back to another episode, and Next Generation has officially started today. And there was a knock on my door, I went to answer it, there was nobody there, there was just a box sitting there. The guy who dropped it off from Best Buy just let it stay there. He didn't wait for me to answer the door. Anybody could have stolen this from my doorstep. But it is officially here, it just arrived, the PlayStation 5. And today what I thought I'd do is do an unboxing, talk about my launch day experiences, and a lot of the fun, a lot of the craziness of this launch, and just have a look at the system. I haven't looked at it, I haven't held it in my hands, I haven't seen the controller in my hands or anything like that. This is all brand new. And I want to say that Sony reached out and offered me a review unit that I could have reviewed a lot earlier. But I said to them, you know what, I have this secured at Best Buy, give it to a reviewer who does not have one. Because this is a very sought after item, and I wanted somebody else to be able to review it who probably couldn't get one, because I have friends of mine that are trying to track this down as well, and it's been very frustrating for a lot of people. I had this pre-ordered from Best Buy 2 months ago. Now, was it 2 months ago when it went out online? I was like, boom, I was right there, I clicked, and I was able to get one. I was very lucky, very lucky. I've also ordered an Xbox Series X. That is getting delivered at some point today through Amazon, so I'm looking forward to trying out that as well. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? First of all, it's time to break the seal right here. You know, there's another reason why I didn't want to review it, is because I didn't want to have to go through all the technical stuff of comparing this and comparing that. I just wanted to have a fun launch day, and that's what this is for me. So here is the box, and it says on the back, play like never before. Now I gotta say, getting a next generation system the second that it's released is a very scary thing to do, because we've all been there with the Xbox 360, the Red Ring of Death. I went through a few of those machines, so yeah, buyer beware, and I'm the first to know that. I'm the first to know that, and there's been some issues with some of these systems online. I heard with Miles Morales that if you put the machine into rest mode while you're playing that game, you will brick the machine. That's what I heard. I haven't gone on to find out 100%, but I'm not going to put this machine into rest mode, and I am a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. I am, because you're taking a gamble when you get a brand new unit like this, but it doesn't reduce the excitement for me. It's like Next Generation is here, and it's kind of like welcoming Christmas at this point. So let's open her up here. And, you know, there's another thing, and I'm going to compare the two for the fun of it. The PlayStation 1, 25 years ago, I bought this one right here. It's still in my hands, and this is the new PlayStation. Little did I ever know when I got that one back in the day, that one day I would have the 5th version of this hardware, of, you know, this brand new hardware. So, all right, here's our box. There's our little PlayStation logo there. Yeah, I'm also going to show you the games I bought and all that kinds of stuff. And okay, so let's put it down and open this up. Okay, here's the first thing. I think this is the machine. This is probably the controller and all the power supply, all of that. And here we go. Yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to the controller. Really looking forward to the controller. So we got a quick start guide here. We got a safety guide, so you don't destroy your PlayStation 5. We got a power cable, HDMI cords. Oh, and is this the stand? This is the stand. As I say, this is all very brand new for me. You're getting my true first reaction, because I haven't seen any unboxings. I haven't really looked into the machine too much. And here we go. This is the bit that I'm the most excited about. Obviously playing the games, but we've been using the same PlayStation controllers pretty much for so long that to have a revision, sorry, I gotta have my moment here. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. The one thing that I will say, it feels really solid. You know, this feels like plastic, right? You know, you pick this up, this controller, it feels like plastic, you know. I've never had a problem with the controller, by the way, but this feels the metallic on there. And I just love the color of the buttons. They're kind of like see-through. That's great. it feels really solid. It feels like, I'm not gonna say it. It seems like it's the next gen of that controller. You know, it feels like we finally have an upgrade. And oh yeah, like clicking here. Yeah, the D-pad. Yeah, let me just have a look. Is it on an angle like that one? Kind of is still. It's a slight angle to it. I like it. This is great. And I guess, you know, it feels cold because of the kind of the material here and all that, but it feels really nice. And there you got your PlayStation logo on there as well. There you can see it when I do that. And let's do it. There's a comparison of the controllers. It seems, you know, the words I was looking for, it seems futuristic in a sense of the way. And that's what I want when I buy a next generation system. And I really like the controller right away. I've been looking forward to this. So now, here's where size matters, doesn't? I don't know about that. We'll see here, because everybody's been talking about how gigantic this machine is. Look at this. It comes out like this. Oh my goodness. Careful, John. Careful, okay. Alrighty, this is my first time seeing the machine in person. Oh my god, it's I'm gonna say it, it's huge! Holy gee, it's like a VCR. This is so, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is gigantic. This is so huge. It seems like, you know, it seems like technology that was made in the 1970s. Look at that. Isn't that so funny? Isn't that so crazy? Wow. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. This is really a weird design, though. I'll be honest, it's a weird design. There's our discs, because I obviously got the PlayStation model with the discs. Obviously, I wanted a disc drive in there. I like it how my hand is kind of like sweaty. I can still see the sweat marks on it. I don't think you can see that, but I can see it right here. Here we go. This is the strangest unboxing I've done in a long time. I really don't know what to make of it. It's hard to get my head wrapped around, because the shape of this thing is like a weird alien device from the 1970s. This is wild stuff. So I guess I'll be putting it like this down, or you know, I guess I put it up like this, and it's here. It's strange. It's weird. It's really weird. I think anybody who unboxes one for yourself, you'll feel that. I mean, even if I watched a video of this, once it's in your hands and you're looking at it and you're seeing the tech, this is pretty strange. But, you know, for me, I'll be looking at this for the next couple of weeks going, what is this? What is this device? It's so strange looking and all that. And so we'll have the controller here as well. So, okay, what else did I get? Because obviously I got the machine. We get these machines so we can play video games. So what happened is there was two games that I wanted for this machine: Demon's Souls and Miles Morales. I was like, have to get those. And I had a funny feeling that they might sell out, so I ordered them off Amazon. And so I'm like, okay, cool. You know, they'll obviously ship as soon as the machine comes out. So I woke up this morning and I was like checking the order, and I knew this thing had shipped. So I'm like, this possibly might arrive on time. And then I checked both those games on Amazon, and it's like, they haven't shipped yet. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna get a machine and no games to begin with. That's not happening today. So what I did was I jumped in the car and I drove up to Walmart, and I knew there'd be no PlayStation 5 stuff or anything like that available. But I thought, let's go and see what games I can get. See if I can get those games there. because this is not like, I remember like Mario 64 and the N64, there was no way I was getting an N64 without Mario 64. And that almost happened to me on launch day all those years ago. So I got into to Walmart, and I see so many people going towards that section, the electronics department, and I'm like, oh my God, is everybody getting PS5s and they're all looking for games, or are they just looking for PS5s? What it was most people were walking in there trying to buy a PS5 on launch day, and obviously at Walmart, none were available. You can't get them in Walmart in the store, only online. But the one thing they had all the games I was looking for. So I was able to pick up Demon's Souls and Miles Morales, and I'll talk a bit about these in a bit. And this is a weird one because I was like, no, I'm not doing that game. That game's not what I'm interested in. I bought it. Sackboy. A big adventure. And I wonder if I will have a big adventure with this game. I have heard some good things about it from some friends, saying the frame rate and the graphics and everything look really good. And I thought, this is going to be one of those games that I buy and launch that I'll always look back on, and it will either really be a magical experience, or it'll be like, well, it wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but I'm looking forward to jumping into that. The big game. This is the big game I'm looking forward to. Demon's Souls. Oh my God. Yeah, I was excited about next gen, but I gotta admit, I really wasn't until I saw Demon's Souls in 4K playing on my TV, watching the trailer, and I was like, oh my God, next gen is here. I've got to. This is Allison, because I already had this pre-ordered, but I was like, oh, it'll be fun. I'll show it on the show and stuff. But it was when I saw that trailer, I was sold. I was like, yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. And the thing is this game can be very, very challenging and very, very tough. But I think the thing with these graphics, man, it's just a great launch game because there's not a lot of games out for PS5, for showing its next gen capabilities. There's a few. But this game will be one that you keep coming back to, and I think a lot of players will force themselves to get through it, to get their money's worth out of the console and the game itself. So that's one I'm looking forward to. Now, Miles Morales here, I am very looking forward to this. I love the original Spider-Man, and I wanted to have this update all in one and get the original Spider-Man game with the update and Miles Morales. And I know Miles Morales on its own is a very short game, but from what I've heard, it's very, very good. And so this is one that I'm looking forward to playing as well. For me, this is like Christmas. This is like Christmas. Getting a new console, getting a few launch games. I also ordered, and they're not here yet, from Walmart online. Look at all the different places you have to go sometimes to track all this stuff down. The Pulse headphones for the PS5 here. That's what I was super excited about as well. That 3D sound. I'll give it a shot. Especially now that I have a child that's sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. When they're sleeping, I can just put the headphones on and experience that and see what that has to offer. How are you guys feeling about next gen? How are you guys feeling about the PlayStation 5? Were you able to track one down? Were you not? Do you care about next gen? Are you waiting for these models to all blow up, which very may possibly happen? What is your thoughts on next gen? Because it has officially started. If we like it or not, it has begun, and I'm here to say I really like it. I'm really excited about the PS5, and I can't wait. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play these games and kind of take it all in, and the user interface on here, see how all that is, sign in and get all my old stuff from my PS4 onto here, and make another video and just kind of talk about the experiences and see what it was like, and is it living up to the hype, or is it being a gigantic disaster? We will see soon, that is for sure. So anyways, guys, until next time.